All right, hello and welcome. This is Lucy the Bold. So, the other day, yesterday, Saturday, the 28th of June, um, Xylertal was on my world, and first we were on her world. I showcased a little bit of her floating city. And then when we went to the Kindle Waste and ran the Kindle Waste hollowed halls. So when we got that was all done and over and stuff, I realized that I had forgotten to videotape anything. But in the meantime, I had asked Xylertal if she would mind building me a platform way up in the sky. Okay, because I didn't have one. So this is the dimensions of a single-sized platform, at level 1 for your flame shrine. Okay, and not sure if you guys know, but do anybody remember what MoonBase1 Eagle2 references? I gotta make these arches a little bit bigger and stuff. I'm gonna do some work on it today. So this is how high up we are off of the ground. I believe 30 flame shrines high off the ground. And this is the location. Okay, this is Umber Hollow, and then there is a large island in the center of Umber Hollow where Mayfair's lot is at, and Bright Witch, and Jasper's Isles is located, and the abandoned outpost, those type of thing. It also happens to be roughly halfway between everything in Enshrouded. So in other words, I can fly from here and I can end up down here at the Sun Temple. I can fly from there and pretty much get all the way over to the ancient spire. I can get all the way over to the Revelwood by flying. So that means I can get to almost everything here. I can even get almost all the way over to the start point. So that is where we are at on this thing. So I need to get my hammer here. Okay. So this is the fire brick that she used to make this. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Seems like an odd number. I mean, it is an odd number. Alright. So this is going to be the center wall. Okay, and then we'll go over here. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 7, so that makes this center wall. Which then makes this one. Oops. Well, at least it's 2 thicknesses for the flooring, which is nice. Okay, and then I'm thinking about how I want to do the inside of this, because I think I want to put I think I want to put a stairway in. It should be, oh, should come back one more. Okay, and then I'll put a roof in. So let me go back to my base, to the Keebler Elves city. And you know, I think I'm going to use the desert shingle roofing block for it. I think that'll look really sharp. And do I? Okay, I have some of that. And let's see here. I think I'll put a little pizzazz on this place. I think I use some palm wood. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll start with that. I think I will take some of the desert temple block with me. Yeah, we'll do that. And then what did I put in my backpack? Oh yeah. Okay, and then what do I need for this? Oh, I've only got 5. Alright, so I need to make some bronze bars. Okay, and then I'm going to need to make some more copper bars. Alright, that'll work. Let's see here. What else? I mean, it's just... Hi, you guys are both up here visiting the carpenter and his niece, and they're not even here. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Okay. Let's see here. We're going to need some amenities to make it homey. Oh, I need to make more silver bars too. We'll put a bed in. I've been making so much stuff lately, I'm renting myself out. Yeah, that will work. And I think it's so high up in the air, I don't have to worry about doors. But a door would look neat. Let's see here. If we stayed with the kind of look that it's got, either this door or this door is going to be the best, I think. But I'm kind of leaning towards this door. We need 4, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then I'm going to make some, I'm going to put windows in on those openings. Don't know if I want to make this type of window or do this type of window. Maybe I'll hold off on that for a moment. Okay, that's probably enough stuff. Alright. So any guesses about MoonBase1 and Eagle2? When you hit the like or subscribe, send me a comment and I will see it. Alright, let's see how these doors look. Yeah, I like that. That door is gonna look fancy. Fancy schmancy. Okie dokie. And then this is going to be my opening to get up. And I'm going to use the palm wood. Alright, so I need to make it I'll take snapping off. Which I think I made that one. There we go. Now that looks good. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Put some walls in. Let's see here. Like that. This is going to be a bathroom. So now I need to move that one. Okay. That. And then I close this like so, and then we'll switch over to the brick because I'll need to eliminate that there, and then right. Don't think I got that right. Nope. There. I think this would look better if like that. And so we don't want no Bob peeking into the bathroom. Okay. Oh, I see. There. Yeah, that'll look good. What is up with this, though? Yeah. That's weird. Oh, I see. I think that's where that is at. Or is it higher? Okay. See if that takes care of the issue or not. It did not. issue on the site. Alright, now I should be able to put this block back in, and that block back in, and then let's see. No. Why is that doing that? I'll get this figured out. Maybe it's coming from down below here. Oh, why is it got to be difficult? Oh, wait a minute here. What am I doing? Zero. One. 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 Oh, it's looking like garbage. that should look. Did that fix it? Got to do something with this wall. Or I just start over. Okay. Now the thought is, I guess, oh, I gotta place my brick. Oops. Okay, let's see if this works. Why is this messed up? Oh, yeah, because of that. I am determined. I am going to get this figured out. Okay, now I need to cut this off a little bit. Because it's too wide. Oh, interesting. That might be a better idea. Okay. Alright, let's see what kind of debacle I made now. fixed it. With the exception of whatever this is. Yay. Alright, one more time in here to make sure it's not all goofy looking. Finally, it turned out the way I wanted it to. Okay. Let's do a corner setup for a change. Like that. And we're just going to kind of hide this into the wall a little bit. That should go down into the floor, maybe? Like so. My spouse came up with this idea, and it seemed like a good one. So, minus the shower, because you could take a shower while sitting on the toilet. Huh? Well, I got it into the wall though. Ah, gotcha. So back in the old days, toilets literally had tanks above them for flushing, for positive pressure. Oh, yes, that's perfect. Yay. Yep. And that's basically what the setup was. I remember this being a very young child going over to my grandparents' place, my mom's parents' place. And they literally had the toilet, like something like this, and then there was a tank, and then there was a copper pipe that ran down from the other side of the tank that when you pulled the chain cord, it would flush the toilet. It was the weirdest thing. But the home itself was a very old home. I always liked that home. I have no idea if it still exists or not. But yeah. So that would be a positive flush type of toilet. Okay, and then we are going to put, I think we're going to put the bathtub, because this is a nice spacious area. I think the bathtub should probably be like right here, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Can't get in the bathtub. Okay, not a good idea. Let's put the bathtub here. And since we are doing this, If I sink it into the... Oh, now it gets rid of the floor. We'll do it like that. There. I can't get... Oh, there we go. Now I'm in it. Okay. And then when the materials are ready, then we'll put the vanity sink over there. Yeah. Okay. As far as the fireplace goes, where do I want my fireplace? I think this would be a perfect spot for the fireplace. So, like that. Okay. And then we're going to spin this bad boy around. So I need to make... I think I need to get rid of those two windows. Yeah, like that. Okay, now we can put this fireplace in. And like that. Perfection. Okay. Now this was only supposed to be a quick build. What was I thinking? But I do like this because, like I said, I can go almost anywhere on the map. See here, the rest of my corners are blacked in, so I'm going to black this one in, so that way my corners look the same. I'm getting a kitchen vibe from this corner. So this will probably be my kitchen. Which would then make this the bathroom. I mean, not the bathroom, the bedroom. There. Alright, I like it. It's coming along nicely. Okay, one last thing that I want to do is I want to go over and get more of the roof shingles. I'll come back and put that stuff in, but I want to go over and get more of the roof shingles. Which, let's see here. So if I'm coming from the Kindle Waste, Sapphire Strand. Wow, is that Sapphire Strand down there? Sheesh. It's going to be a... The distance thing must be a... Oh, yeah. There is Sapphire Strand, I think right there. And then that place down there, you get a color palette from. Yeah. Oh, this is sweet. I also need to put a railing up too, because at nighttime, you know, you don't want to be sleepwalking and go over the edge. Yeah, this is a perfect jump off point. It's kind of weird because when you're on the ground, you don't think of this world as being square or flat. You think of it as being round because you can pretty much dig anywhere. But when you're up that high and you look, you know, it's got straight edges on the sides of it and stuff. I wonder if it gets big enough if they'll turn it into a circular globe. For instance, if you were playing Minecraft's world is actually circular. In other words, you can start off in the east and travel for days and days and days and days and end back up where you started at because you circle navigated the globe. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I just kind of wanted to show everybody what she had created for me. So, thanks and kudos to her for that. So I will see you all tomorrow on Monday. Thank you.